Alright, time for day 4 of November League of Heroes. Technically the same day. But I couldn't stream yesterday. So I did it right before the reset. Now we're doing it right after the reset. There'll be no team changes. We'll see if we do a bit better with our matchups. We did get kind of crushed earlier in the day by some scary looking teams. Man, like all of these teams look real. I guess maybe the last one doesn't look that real because it's like a digital. But the other two are like totally recommended characters. First race, the ranks are kind of low. Second race is lower. Third race is like awkward spread, not consistent. Like two pretty high ones and one kind of low one. Third one is also like that. Two low ones, one slightly higher one. The last one is like pretty consistent, but the characters are not amazing. Sorry, one of the characters is not amazing. I guess like the only characters on this list that might not be in the toppest tier recommendations is the Kino Beijing Valentine and the Halloween Digital. Everyone else is like pretty serious business. Even the original Wonder Acute, let's see, 43 out of 100 hero gauge, that's like 3. You'll get the hero gauge on the 4th ticket. So you can go through 3 tickets, 3 parfaits out of 5. Do I use a parfait here is the question. Cause like I usually do it when it's like 3 out of 5 races are real. The first 2 are not real. You cannot really tell if these are real because the rating's a bit low. The thing about the composition then it's going to be runner, pacer, pacer. Could be triple runner or double runner, pacer. This third one could be double runner, pacer with double pacer, one runner. Fourth one is likely, well, like Ricky is weird because you can do both. I don't know what people might build for. Could be pacer, pacer, runner or runner, pacer for the fourth one. Last one is going to likely be pacer, pacer, runner. So I'm definitely, cause it's like UB2s on the on like 3 and 4. I'm not going to use a parfait, but should I use a gate ball? It is sunny with good track. Earlier today I was like messing with the ball, the gate, like forcing the gate positions. Cause like all of the times we've been losing points to like really strong runners, they were on the inside, I'm on the outside. But the one time we faced like the very first, the very first set of races we fought a guy with super decked out builds. We got crushed even though it was like parfait plus the inner track. I kinda don't think it matters for this month. Cause we began a straight into a fall straight, you're gonna fall straight into a regular straight. And since there's no corner to turn, I don't think the gate positions matter as much. So you trigger danger avoidance, you run away from the gate, then the position sense plus all horror wit trigger pushes you back towards the fence, not jamming the fence. We tried to run with the outer gate ball. It didn't seem to do it. I'm gonna go for it. Let's see, UC5. No S distance. Design your island from October. S distance end of last month with a 0-star Tokai Tail. I don't remember if the gacha like this Kyang like freebies in it already by then. Pacer, pacer, runner. This is the low width build. When they were short ones, we're not gonna skip it in case the transcend does something. You have a late start. What is our positioning in the beginning? Or behind the transcend. We should overtake it. No wit is like, it's like impossible to win. I think it's been like impossible since like year 2 in the Japanese version. Especially nowadays, everyone's so strong now. Can't be lacking on stats. But this is an even weaker team. We're gonna look at the date. It's from July, Design Your Island, before the skill point view, like skill point counting patch. This was from earlier this month. Really low top speed. This one is from July as well, before the skill point tracking. We're gonna like hard skip this one. Yeah, unsurprising. So now we get into like the awkward zone. Just from like looking at the character choice, they're pretty good, but I'm trying to like guess if the builds are gonna be good. This one was from August, so this Riku was created for the track no S distance. Pretty sure that's Design Your Island, right? Yeah. Let's see, Falcon no S distance from July, Design Your Island. Yukino BJ no S distance earlier in the month, so I only tried to train one character. The speed is maxed out, no S distance though. Deck is not bad. It's like, I suppose you could use Tomomo Cross as a pacer. You're gonna be up against the runners. You're gonna be behind the top 3 anyways. So the Tomomo skill will work, but I don't think this person has Tomomo Cross. I'm gonna do a short one. Actually, is this short? Nobody has S distance, right? No one has S distance. Play start, but shouldn't matter because there's no. Oh, they do have a Falcon. I totally forgot. Yeah, this is the S distance. It was also like, you know, actually being built for the track. So the decision to use no items was correct. Yeah, usually when you see like a gap in the power rankings, it means the deck is either like they really have like different deck power between the different styles, or it could be like the player's skill is not consistent. Like, generally, a really strong player would have very close, like the ranking on the character builds, because you'll probably be using the same deck for the same styles. And you have a strong deck, you kind of even out all the characters into like, you know, around the same output. See, Ricky made earlier in the month, under 7,000 skill points is low. No S distance, regular, wonder, acute. The stats look honestly pretty okay in terms of the speed, power, and width, but the stamina and guts is pretty bad. The deck is pretty like out of date too, under 7,000 as well. Transcend, low width build. This person has like a lot of year 1, year 3 stuff. So they all kind of mixed together. We'll do a short watch. The start puts us behind the Transcend, but the stats difference pushes us in the front. You know, there was still a chance to lose points out of like sheer bad luck, but it's usually unlikely unless they have assistance. This one might be more real because the power levels are closer together. No S distance again. The stats are really good though. Going for the... Huh? Okay, it's double... It's Design Your Island, right? Okay, yeah. I was like, wait a minute. How do you hit such high stamina in this scenario with no stamina card? Design Your Island's the reason. It's really hard to do. Like, his stamina right now with like in the current onsen scenario. Without a stamina core, that is. Under 7,000 no edge distance. Looks like a medium distance character. So this one must be from August. But this Hoko Taramai must have been scary back in the day. But he's out of date for this track. Because it's a mount track, a bunch of stuff on track. Let's see. The person tried to make one build. It's like the width is like so low having a width card. This might be like they don't know how to play this scenario yet. It is very kind of hard to play. The deck is like pretty strong quality. Overlapping Smart Falcon with Bourbon is pretty bad though. They don't have a final leg SL. I think we can short this one. If we lose points, we'll watch it. But because the Transcend's like width is so bad. Oh, we're still behind her. What? You don't even have. Oh, you don't have S distance. Everything else is like questionable. Oh my god, this is the tier power. We lose points? Alright, we'll watch it. That sucks.
F2P 今この瞬間からゴールまで
So it kind of looked like from the quick short form watch, the Transcend took the lead and never let go of the lead. That's just really awful and like a runner matchup. They do have a Smart Falcon with a Nihono Bourbon, the new power one. So they have the opening leg, no problem. Transcend's ultimate is the opening leg speed. Ultimate, you know, you either to get the position. Right off the gate, because they probably have concentration plus all the assaults, we do not take, cannot grab the lead because our reaction time out of the gate is slow. Kind of surprising how far behind we are. It's just the power of her ultimate. We start catching up. We're gonna enter the no overtake zone soon. I think it begins around the halfway point of the upper preview. And it ends right before the final leg on the corner, and the camera cuts around this corner. You look at behind the whole time, as we kind of saw in the short version. Ultimate for Richie. In second, chasing her down. Ultimate for Esper City, and then her acceleration should kick in soon. This is around the time, because Marathon ult's a little late on the track. That's the only timing you can get. Esper City has a evolution one that's actually good for the track, especially on like I think the distance allows it to be a faster timing. Okay, so we kind of just like we couldn't take the lead at all, and we kind of just trailed her the whole time. Ricky managed to push through. The lack of final leg assault didn't matter to her, surprisingly. So she doesn't even have other starting skills to support her moving to the front. The guy didn't even take concentration. What the F, man? Position sense, danger avoidance, and Haru. No, only have the 2 of 3 combo. What the heck? This is a backline skill. Man, did we get punked? We got punked. Looking at this stuff, there's like some useless skills here too. Man, we shouldn't have lost points. It's not bad. This is the new skill from Mihono Bourbon. I think it's a pretty normal skill. Yeah, we just got punked. That feels bad. That one is definitely not a strong build. We're just gonna take the lead. He doesn't have concentration, so it's like, what the heck, man? Okay, so it's the right. That's right. All the transcends have golden and groundwork, so they have like this is a 0.4 for 3 seconds, and then they have the. Yeah, this is the bourbon one. So they have like a 0.8 for a long duration. That's why they got fast in area 1. Top speed is really high, right? It's like not that much higher, but I think it's the guts. Like the speed is around average. Really high acceleration. The speed greens are like 2 of them. So we lost the positioning to average competitive speed, and then higher. So like the guts competition to take the front for runner Shi1 there because they are using guts. I'm using stamina. That's unlucky. I feel like normally we should not be losing. Well, this race is a bunch of non-serious players. Race 1, it's like that UC9 makes me feel like the person just gave up. Not to mention, single Windy has never really been competitive. And everyone else is like low stats except for the last race. We're not gonna use an item, which makes the parfait timing very easy for the rest of the race. Let's see what month they're made from. Oh, they actually made this month. The deck is like quite ancient. The newest card they have, I think, is the Almond Eye, unless Esper City is newer. Esper City is still like a single gold, not a double gold card. Using a it is like a year 2 card, Agnes Gakion, and then the Wonder Cuter event card. Nobody has S distance. Yep, you guy just didn't play. Just quit and then came back. With no accidents, right? Yeah, we have too much stats compared to them. Yeah, looks like that guy must have quit playing and came back like recently. You don't even have any of the newer stuff. This stuff is like. Looks like they took a year break too. This is like very recently trained. Yeah, but these cards are like ancient though. Aside from like Almond Eye, everything else is like so old. Like I think all of them you can trade in for, or at least half of them. Yeah, like the Maruzen, the Maya Vega you can trade for. I guess the Sounds of Earth is just a discount one. Same with the Wit, Steamboat Rudolph. They're all like either holiday or celebration, half anniversary discount. At least those 2 players are actually tried. They just like kind of looked like they quit and then came back. Well, same with this one. I think this wasn't just began. This might be a rental deck from the. You could just like have the pre-made rental stuff. You could just borrow a pre-made deck when you don't have stuff. I think this is it. You guys like just started playing it, feel like. Yeah, the parent is like looks like they just started playing. Honestly, just rent a... I guess maybe they don't have money to rent because they just started. I don't know if like what happens when you start now, because they changed the game to have no more support points, and you don't have to level up cards anymore. So it makes it a lot easier for new players to not have money trouble, which is weird that they don't rent. This deck looks like it was... You can't tell like when this player started playing. There's a lot of the celebration or like the free event, celebration cards. You get like a free card every like half any. This is like the 1.51, the Nihon no Boban. Good trade for all of them now. But it's like just because they have it, it's like can't really tell when they started playing. But they might have just used the free gacha and just started recently, or they play very casually and just collected them over the years. What to say? This might be the only real looking opponent, just based on like the rankings, because like UB, like the highest rank nowadays of Onsen's like US. But I think like the high competitive line is probably UA something, UA4 maybe, with still like the crazy decks. Runners don't have all the best cards, and it's like they're lacking cards as a runner to make it that high. This is from August Designing Island. So like if you'd use, well I guess for Designing Island, UV2 is very low because the stats inflation in that one is crazy. On Onsen, it's really hard to like. Yes, well, it's pretty hard to get high stats the same as Designing Island. So like UB7 is around where the maybe I guess like around the average output of a less than best deck, but the best in slot can hit UA no problem for runners. Yeah, I just don't think. Yeah, so you know when I look at it, I'm technically around the same ranking, but my builds are much stronger. I have like more skill points. Yeah, like, that's why when I see the UB 6 and 7, I can't tell if they're like, a serious player or not. Because the Onsen build, if you lack a little bit, your ring drops a lot. So that could have been a real one, but it ended up not being, is what I'm trying to say. Platinum 1, we have... Yeah, so the MVP is Espoir City. There should be no problem hitting Platinum 4, because we have like 2 more days after this. So it's like 4,000 a day, right? 1,200 points to... I guess it's like 8,000 points plus the rest of today. So it's like 3,000 plus... Am I counting this right? Yeah, I think I have like 1,100 points. Am I gonna not hit Platinum 4? I guess we'll see. If we keep like losing master points, because I think you only have like a couple thousand points of leeway. It's like 5,000 points of leeway, I think. 4,000 or 5,000. I have to like lose really a lot in order to fall behind that much. Ooh, what is... Well, these are all duck characters. They're all like pretty meta. First team looks really serious, but the ranking is all over the place. Second team looks super scary. Third team has like the big, tier, like the top and low end of the team is kind of far apart. It looks kind of awkward. Fourth team looks scary. Fifth team looks consistent. So we're gonna use the parfait anyways, but do I take the inner? Do I want the inner 3 gates? It is rain plus bad condition, so it kind of lowers power and stamina. I don't know if it lowers guns. My stamina should be high, but against the UAs, I don't think I'm like just missing stats compared to them. Okay, so first one's gonna be runner, pacer, or double pacer. Second one is triple runner. Third one is double runner, pacer. Fourth one is 1 or 2 runners plus a pacer. The fifth one is maybe all pacers. If it's all pacers, do we care about the inner gate? Inner gate is more of like fighting against runners. We're gonna parfait and then not use a ball. Right? Is that right? I think the rain is fine. Don't really want. A lot of people I think the average of it being sunny is a lot higher than it being rainy. Or bringing like good track condition or sunny like whatever green skills is like more likely to activate. So like not changing it to sunny is probably more favorable for me in case most people might choose a green skill that won't activate anymore. That's good for me. It's like there's so many paces here. So it's like I'm kind of not sure if I need to use a. Let's go without it. I generally don't use it. Alright, are you a real opponent? You are. Wow, the Hardcore Tarama is over 50% win rate. 76 under skill points basically. 87 on the top. Yeah, the pace will just kind of trouble like runners. 74% on the Ricky. Top speed is really bad. 73. This guy has a lot more skill points than me. It's because the what's it called? The Tokai Teo card is like the highest SP count right now, and then Bourbon is in second place. 7,000 is a little bit lower than you want to be, but it looks like the deck for the runner deck is weaker for this player. So that's why. This is a real case where like I was saying, normally it could be like the player has one style their decks are better for, and then the other one is weaker. You don't expect to see it so soon. So this person has way better pacer decks than they do runner decks. I'm gonna watch it anyways, because that reminds me. No lace flat. It looks like we are in the inner anyway. We are behind the Smart Falcon. Are we overtaking them closer to the gate? That's good, I guess. We leave her behind. And if we don't fall behind her, going into the no overtake zone will be fine. Explicitly falling behind, that's a little worrisome. The ultimate for Falcon is like for keeping like the front. I think we are not gonna be overtake her. Okay, so we managed to keep it in front. Good. We're gonna be in the overtake zone. That Falcon is dead, so we're not worried about her. We need to make sure that Toromai doesn't get closer than this. That's scary. We are going to be entering the final leg soon. We're out of the no overtake zone. Ultimate for real. This is like a speed carrier ultimate. That's so rare for her. Pretty good though. You want it to be. You don't want it too early because it's triggering the no overtake zone sucks. So does Maruzen get the evolution skill? I didn't see it. Maybe we should do it. Damn, that was. We almost lost points. Good thing Esper managed to stay in front. Maruzen must have triggered the evolution skills. There's so many skills nowadays that I just can't see it activate. Because the way she was located looked like it was like the best position to trigger it. this is the final leg and she's leading. There's someone behind her, which is Ricky. But I suppose like, because you have to be a no overtake. You have to be an overtake target for 1 second. That means someone has to be able to pass you for it to trigger. I guess the Ricky couldn't pass. But then she couldn't pass me because it triggered. I couldn't see it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that skill is pretty strong. I just can't. I don't see it ever activate on the list though. I do know that like, especially like the short distance track, you cannot see out activations because like way too many. The track just ends. So it's like by the time the track ends, it shows you accelerated. It's like, bro, that was like, you know, already back in the final leg start. Like 74, so 75, 48, really high skill points. This is a runner at max speed. Oh, it has some really decent awakenings, ultimates. Really high win rate. Dangerous. And this is the one I say was super scary. 95.2 in the front, 89.6 in the front. Is it because your stamina is awful? 7,300 skill points. Esport City, 80. Oh, why is your... Okay, so they don't have... It's triple runner, right? Oh, this is a pacer. Pacer without Tokai Teo. Okay, well that explains why the top 3 rate is so bad. Okay, so doesn't have, this person doesn't have Minecraft or Burburn. And Smart Falcon can't use Smart Falcon. So they'll stop having no gold as in the beginning. And some will probably borrow. Okay, she doesn't use it. So they sacrificed the... I was thinking maybe they will have Smart Falcon, but they don't have it. So they're sacrificing early Accel for final leg Accel. That could be a disaster for them. So we'll see if we take the lead. They have the... One second, let me double check. They all have concentration, right? Am I crazy? Where's your concentration? Smart Falcon comes with concentration, it's an evolution. Oh, I didn't even know that about the Parade one. But you don't do that for Transcend, who gives you it for free. Very surprised. So I can see why the person's win rate in the top 3 rate is a little bit lower given how strong the rankings are. I don't have the Accel card. They don't have concentration. So we take the lead instantly. But the Falcon is a scary character. Transcend is pretty strong too. But I did stack a bunch of well, try to, you know, you don't always get what you want when you bring your parents. But try to stack a lot of ultimates that give you the lead. And then Morrison get in front of the Smart Falcon before in the overtake zone. No, we can't. It's we're off speed. So hopefully we save the activations till after. We'll probably use it all. Early ultimate for Ricky. It's good because she's in the lead. So don't know if overtake zone is going to affect it. We are fighting against the Smart Falcon for the lead. We should do the pull away right now as Esport City. Esport has like a ton of like, stamina consumption, high speed skills. It's a little scary to do. Like, sometimes using a stamina to do it anyway. It doesn't really matter. We do get Gust competition for Morrison. Can we get the awakening skill, please? So we can just blow the opponents out of the not the regular Is that not activate? What's going on? I've seen it activate on day 1. And then when I'm trying to look for it, I don't see it anymore. I'm gonna have to scrub the tapes and just see if like I'm just missing something here. I didn't get the wrong one, right? Yeah, this is the new one. That's a really good skill. Why is it not activating? Man, I feel like the past 3 days I haven't seen it activate. I'm pretty sure I'm just crazy because it's like it looks like really easy activation settings. Okay, 7100 skill points, kind of low. So the 75 is the average, but the cards that they have are not uncapped. But they are choosing the right cards. Get the Bourbon and the Minecraft. Transcend is probably the lowest on the list. If you're missing any one of the three, Transcend's the one to cut. Even though it sucks less concentration, acceleration is more important. Regular Transcend has a similar deck, but when was this made? Yeah, on the 14th. 21st, so they must have got Minecraft afterwards. Because not having the final SL is really bad. Not to mention Minecraft. Transcend only comes with groundwork, so you could potentially not take Bourbon for that. The Pacer, Hokutarumai, 43, 7,433 skill points. Really high, it's close to the average. Because the deck has a bunch of high skill point cards, I guess except for Ramon. It's pretty ancient. Strong opponent. Looks might be a free-to-play player maybe, or a very unlucky spender. Technically, if I can see his deck, he probably opted for Ramon over simply Rudolph because of the hints for the Mao skills, because Ramon is really good, like for just getting the Mao skill hints. They start Marozen, that's not great. Wow, we are fine. Okay, managed to catch back. That was a really bad late start. Looks like everybody started late. I cannot tell where my people are from the markers. We're behind the Transcend. I think we can still win this. We're definitely losing points with that late start. We will not be able to. Oh wow, we got overtaken by the Smart Falcon. I'm gonna enter the no overtake zone now. That sucks. The Hoku Tormai is too close. Oh no, Marozen of the race. Ricky is like in a horrible spot. Do we like basically all have a late start? Only Marozen was super late. That's really bad. I might be losing entirely to the Hoku Tormai. There's a bus competition maybe? We'll get it for Sport City. Cannot tell where we are. Yeah, 146? Man, that Lisa was awful. He like was stuck in 9th place. My Falcon is a top tier character. Transcend is... This Transcend actually did a lot better than most regular Transcend. As an ultimate requires first and second position. And she was in the front for like the whole time. Which is like awful to deal with. Like normally you bring a Super Runner and destroy her. But this is not a good track. Not a good format for Super Runner. Because you run out of stamina. And you fall behind and lose a bunch of points. You don't want that. And then Toromai is just really strong, especially with all of the new Pacer stuff. Pacers are pretty scary. The only reason why runners are still better is just because you do triple runners and it's League of Heroes. Because it's about points taking, and I guess it's a shorter track. It is a lot harder for a Pacer to catch up. Man, at least we won, but I can't really complain. It's like, it's just top tier characters. The build's not even that bad. So it's just unlucky. Let's see, this deck is nearly perfect. Actually, it might be perfect. That's awful for me. 76, 79 skill points. You don't have other... There's bad parents. This is a bad skill to inherit. Regular Ricky's ultimate is bad. Hooray Ricky's ultimate is really good. 8691. Onsen Transcend. You have concentration, right? Yep, okay. Yeah, Pacer, Hotaramai, higher win rate? Not really. 84, 20, 28. Touch is a little bit low. Has their own Transcend. Doesn't have. Does this player not have with cards besides Ricky? Because once you have like, well, this deck is perfect, but this one is like questionable because there's a lot of skill overlap between Transcend and Ricky. You kind of want to have more skills to buy because the skill points is so high right now. So this fight might have random stuff to buy. You might end up buying a bunch of useless stuff, maybe. No, it looks like it was. There's a lot of things to buy. That's kind of surprising. I guess it's because Teo has like maybe like 12 skills. Ricky is the highest win rate? 36 Transcend, 36 Ricky. Wow, regular Ricky is that high. So it has the deck though. Okay, he has the deck. He just chose not to use that was squad loot for some reason. I don't know if we're gonna do anything to this opponent.
9番 S4R7 6番人気です。
Take the lead? Oh, we're not doing super. Panic is good. Oh, the Mars is good. Panic is good because it helps us run. Looks like the markers are broken. Is Ricky that panic? I don't really like following him. You run back in the front, accumulate and overtake drones. You're not gonna be able to pass the Transcend. We're like behind. We're the Ricky behind the other Ricky. What? Lack of markers. I didn't realize. The Toromai is really close. It's really good. Ricky ultimate. It's an okay spot, but it might be hot. It might be. I thought we got blocked. Tomorrow's in and like as far as the treasure around this time of really like pretty close to the defense. It might even best compete office. Let's compete with the Ultra Toromai, which is bad. I don't want to go. I really don't want to just compete against her. Oh my god. God damn it, man. Dude, you guys compete was really bad. We like, Ricky ran to the outside and then got like right next to the Hulk. I was so unlucky. You gotta be kidding, we almost had them. See, man, that's some garble. Well, we took points off him, but that guy was never going to be. Actually, no, this has got his record. I ruined his record. 84 is not a top, like 96. 92 is not amazing. Yeah, no, he's around where I am. Well, hey, when that happens, it's like. We help them win, so that the guts compete. What are they gonna do about that though? Except complain, that sucks. 1,000 skill points, only low end. Another Hoko Turamine, 27, 84. Must be missing something. And speed debuffs. Interesting. New Wonder Acute. The top speeds are really high on these characters. Ooh. Skill points are really bad. Wait, they're not playing correctly? In this scenario. This deck should easily hit over 7,000 skill points. Okay. So, this is a runner, it's a pacer, Espoir City. The stats are all pretty decent, but they don't have the acceleration that we find nowadays. We're borrowing the race fire. That might mean we crush this. Never know because the stats are like very decent. The stats are very high, definitely comparative. Skills might be lacking. They have more top speed than I do. Another late start. Not too. Didn't affect too that's good. Late start in first. And Nick, that's one thing. Like the thing with late start is like it's not just like go slow or fast. It's the game open. You have a certain reaction time. If you are slower by a certain amount, you are probably a late start. But that also means it can be so slow, right above the number that they give you the notice. Technically that's bad for me, because I'm racing bases. That means we all basically race. And again, it could also be that there are no run moves. Oh, the position keep puts us there. As I'm still in the lead, and we're all gonna accelerate with high voltage. Give it over for this pace of I think someone just passed one. Someone's up to 4th, Espoir City. Oh, who's behind me? The other Espoir. What the hell? Let's compete. I think that was such a big thing. We did lose points to the Espoir. Only 10 points? No upset. I think if we got compete between Marazan on the Espoir, it might be a little scary. This makes sense. But saying like they don't have a cell, and Espoir has built-in acceleration. So it also brought the white high voltage. White version of high voltage. I think we still would like to have Minecraft anyways, there's a lot of good skills. But because it's the only character with built-in acceleration, it's fine. Actually, I don't really know what these characters have. Like the new Acute and I don't have the characters. Did she not evolve anything? Okay, these are the skills. They look like just regular speed skills. Taramai. This is like a hybrid skill. This is like partial acceleration. She does have an acceleration skill. What? I thought she's top tier, but that makes sense. Okay, well. I guess it's positioning issues for them. Yeah, we could have like higher numbers if it wasn't for that Taramai out of nowhere to give them the Gus compete win. Feels bad. Hero skill, what do we get? What the heck? Outside hero again? Is it like 3rd time this month? What the hell? I'm gonna get the same. Giving me the same hero skills. This is like the 100 stats for 3. Yeah, 3 stats plus 100. You get like a little bit of like a 1.2 second acceleration at the end. It's kind of weird. So this looks like a strong set of opponents. Just from like hitting UB and then all the characters. The first team is older characters, one UB9, the other two might not be for this month. Second team looks kind of weird spread as well. Third team is even bigger spread, UA and then some UBs. What the heck? Well, let's see. Pacer, probably triple pacer. One runner, two pacer, probably two runners, one pacer, three runners. This one maybe two runners, one pacer, two runners, one pacer. Do we take the inside? No, it's outside hero. What am I doing? I'm gonna screw that up. Yeah, outside hero plus parfait. But since everything's like UB or higher, it's a good timing for the hero skill. This is Taramai is probably like higher wins. 52 is pretty high. S distance 71, 72. That is pretty good. Yep, good time for the hero skill. This one's like a lot lower. So this player might have not spent as much time, but you like stats rock considerably or something. Almost 2,000, almost 1,200, 17, 14, 14. Almost 2,000. Okay, well this must be a drop in the amount of gold skills. This one is just a... this is a bad run. What is it? Triple pacer, 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 pacer. I think we can crush this, but if we don't pull away, we lose. At least we don't have to worry about getting to the run. And they start, I hate this here. It doesn't look like it's an ultra bad late start. So like, if the pacers get next to us, we enter the final leg, that's like really good. Like, that allows for want to be like a little bit in front of them when you enter the final leg. Good timing for good positioning for this. I think I would like to have that ultimate later to get this carryover. It's a bit pretty wide. You don't really waste it as much. It's just not, you know, S4 City's really close to Taramai. We get the outside. This is what will probably push us over. We could still lose positioning to the Coastal Taramai, but it does compete the front two runner. Don't know if Nespo has enough final legs up. We don't know if we got like passed by 2 people. Yeah, the hero skills. I hate the hero skills that give you like one activation because the stats I don't think matters too much, especially when like the stats were so high. Now we lost to the Ricky. Come on, hero skill, fucking do something. I wish we had like a different one that gives me Puma acceleration for the whole duration of the race. That's like great, man. Also hero. Kind of look like we're on a stamina too, which is crazy because we get extra 100 points from the hero skill. The way we crossed the finish line looked really bad. It was like kind of running upright. It means you're on a stamina. She didn't panic. I don't know what happened. No S distance for any of these guys. Right? One S distance, 71, 79. The Pacer. Yep. You have the Tokai KO. You don't have Rhinecraft? Nope. Barring the Transcend card. They don't have any Guts card, that's why. Looks like using a welfare gun or Transcend. I'm not gonna want it. Only one of don't have SD skills.
今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭
We
に
like
入
it
る
ending.
こ
Who
こ
is
からスタ
happening?
ート一気にレースが動きます
Transcend.
4着を切りました。追いすがるスピードより2着。9番コパノリッキリードは3馬身。先頭は9番コパノリッキリードを開いていく9番コパノリッキ勝ったのは9番。
First point, last point. Happy.
4番人気は11番。
I think Ricky was the only one who had a chance to take points, and she's a pace.
今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね好レースが期待できそうです
期待通りの結果を出せるか。
I send in the inner gates, but it's all straight, so it doesn't really matter.
先頭を行ったのはトランセンド。
That's with
コパノリッキー
Ricky.
トランセンド。2人の競り合いは続いている。
ハイペースで流れる展開もありえますね
奥深い
Acceleration because of the activations for Marlin.
9番コパノリッキ
So
ー
we might have missed some
快
of
調
the
に飛ばしています。
inherited
さあ、角に勝ったのは9番コパノリッキー。このままリードすることができるか。続きましたトランセンド。向こう正面中間に入っていく。
Other Ricky, you really caught up.
かけよう。一生つ
Him
けて。
in again, good positioning.
続いてトランセンド。あとはマルテンスキー。さらに F2P。
Anderson doesn't have S this though. But she has ground work.
さらには
It's really hard to deal
外を
with.
通りまして1番少し後ろから2番日本進化5番さらには3番
This is like the longest duration acceleration.
さあカットバスはよ
Okay, so Marlin triggers the evolution skill right after her ult. Because Esco's in the back, you probably don't have as many final leg skills. You're unable to double check her final legs.
最高の
Trying to get race essence, stamina, and power. So rare to play while having like a good rest of the run. Like, she doesn't have it. Yeah, because if she had any of the racing essence skills, you definitely wouldn't lose. Do we even have that for anyone? We have a race essence with depending on the one of these skills. No, we didn't get it at all this time. We even tried so hard to get the parents for it. Do you have it? You don't. Oh wow. I mean, if we're gonna lose points, it was that Ricky. That's only one other competitor. Let's see. UB7, Transcend, no S distance. Beginning of the month. The deck is not perfect. Just like lacking cards. So you bring. You use the. Okay, this might have been trained before Golden came out. Yeah, we're using Esper City before Bobo. We don't even have open the sound. This guy didn't even bother retreat. Even though he could. I mean, the team, like the characters are good.
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう
Wow, we're gonna lose? Even with the hero skill, they don't have S this. You gotta be kidding. Lost point. We're gonna see what happens. Bro, what the heck?
5番人気12番エスポアール7。
ライバルたちは強力ですが
A lot of like, a lot of problems today. No late start. You are in the outer because of the outside hero.
注目しましょう
You're fighting 3 runs.
スマートファルコンマルテンスキー期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気マルテンスキースマートファルコン快調に飛ばしていきます
They're fighting
ただ
3.
奪ってい
They
くのは
must
ス
be off.
マートファルコン続いてトランセンドスマートファルコンとトランセンド
They're gonna lead against Falcon and Transcend Uber. Man,
奥深いポケットを
don't even have Roadrunners. Like a thing that I control. What the hell?
開きました。
Transcend makes sense because of golden groundwork and the ultimate.
向こう上面中間に入っていく。先頭は
Falcon doesn't
スマートファルコン。続きました。
Just concentration.
マルセンスキー。
Don't remember what.
10番コパノリッキー。
Don't have the character.
手を意地を決めて。
He's not taking the lead in front of dead. See what Rosen does right here.
2番あとは10番。そしてその後ろから行くのは8番。大力砲がを進んで得点へ。足のことなめんなよ。
The outside hero is barely helping, man. He's looking points with the activated skill. Rosen must have triggered her awakening skill earlier than if the guts competition, even though our guts is not better by much. Guts competition is why we won. Well, okay. Just couldn't take the lead. I really like something lost in me though to these non-best distance characters. No S distance, top speed isn't that impressive. Condor skill. It's like such a unimpressive build and we like lose points to that. This game. Great this game moment. We must have had like fake late starts. We saw that late, but not so late it triggered a late start notification. 7176. Missing cards. No acceleration at all for this transcend. You guys built him now. This distance on this. Oh my win rate's pretty low. You have high voltage to end the race with. There's own acceleration built in. Falcon, okay. Doesn't look like the Transcend is the only everything else is 47.2 as a final leg speed from the Ricky skill, as a acceleration from Barong Shiono. I don't think that one works on this track. There are some accelerations that don't work because the track is too short. I think she's one of them. Play start.
揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは一度が熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いはスマートファルコン、コパノリッキー。
But I think it's a straight one. It's not really good. Looks like the Falcon pushes in front of him. The Transcend is dead. He don't get no ultimate. Falcon gets an ultimate later on. It's really good if you do this. It's a really bad time. Espoir managed to push through. We're like in this red area. We're like
そしてその後方にはコパノリッキ、マルゼンスキー、4番手、5番手にはトランセンド、1馬審査、コッコーサルバ、外6番、それを見るように1番。
Positions are okay-ish. Hoku Samurai is pushing up. It is in the corner, so not outside of the corner. 20 and we get the extra acceleration boost from the okay, ultimate, the awakening skill from Maruzen right after the league. This is not enough. Competition between the runners, big push myself. Not to losing 10 points here and there for a non-top set 96 is pretty. I think in top 96 you hate to see 190 because your chances slip ever so much. Wait, let me see. Does she have a built-in acceleration? She doesn't. That's not this skill. This is her. She use a two-parter. So you get the middle leg skill and then get a final leg one that is also partial acceleration. Okay, so she definitely still wants high voltage. Probably why she ended up losing. And this is like a... I was saying earlier too, you know, it's great we got the hero skill on like a hard set of opponents. Now we do are losing points still, even with it. Only we got like an actually good hero skill. Probably be like 247, lower than average skill point values. Kind of normal looking. What happened? 3294. Has the perfect deck? What's the perfect deck? Why is your rating so low? What's the perfect deck? Hey, you have your rating. Your rating's too low. Okay, so you don't have Minecraft, so you don't need to borrow Minecraft. And then you have the deck skills from... This guy's a spender, 100%. So it's like, why is your rating so low? 68, 61, that sucks! Should be at like 75 to 8,000 skill points. 7,500 to 8,000. It's only 5 right there. Okay, well, it's a strong opponent. That guy should probably be a UA player if he knew how to play this scenario. I think it's too low, dude. What are you doing with like lower rated characters than me with a deck like that? Give me that deck. I'll get the UA 8,000 skill points in. Yeah, oh my god, you don't even get... You're having trouble getting the lead already. Let's go Espoir City. You need a panic or something, then we can get the lead. No Morrison. Falcon. What's that, a late start? Even with concentration, you can get a late start. This is like... Nice kind of steep. He's like really fun. What happened? Hitting her with this speed. So, wow, we overtook her? Inside the overtake zone? It's like weird, but like, you already overtake mode, I think it lets you, like, you're behind them, you won't trigger overtake mode. That's because it has faster. She ran and passed us. Anti-hero, you do not trigger the Morrison awakening. So we go over to the gate. Again with the speed debuff, that we must compensate. That lower jump. Is that 134? We lost another. Was it the Karamai? The Ricky Ultimate, I think, didn't really do anything. Did we activate it after the wall? I think we left it. But when the pacer is too close, it's not good. It is like a max top speed pacer. So this transcends causes a lot of problems. Speed's really high. It's a perfect deck. That's what I'm saying though, like, give me this deck. I'll hit top 96, maybe. Better than that guy. Man. Look at this. We lost like 130 skills with the hero skill. Outside hero is garbage. I hate that. I hate those like hero skills that give you like a ghost skill activation that doesn't last any time. At least some of them give you like a two-parter one that lasts for 3 seconds. This is like a 1.2 acceleration skill, which is like, I think it doesn't do anything because we have so much acceleration already. So the extra like 300 stats is like I feel like it's worth it. Yeah, we didn't win a single 200 here with the hero skill. I guess if we didn't have the hero skill, we would do worse. I almost feel like that's not true. Because the outside hero puts us in all the gates. We do have to run more track. Potentially, because you have to like run from the outside towards the fence anyways. That's technically running diagonally, not running straight, even though it's like 2 straight lines before the corner. Damn, they queue too early. These are all monsters. Okay, well, let's analyze real quick. First race, characters are dirt. UB1 to be low. Second race looks like you don't have characters. Third race looks like they don't have characters either, but they are triple pacer for sure. Yeah, the fourth one. The guy is like, what the hell? Exact work gonna work. That should be a pacer. We might get another triple pacer in race 4. Race 5 is a double runner. Race 5 is probably the real deal. They have a weaker runner deck, so that might mean because the UA on the queue means they got the tails. That's probably what I would make too. If I ran pacers, a UA and above, that can support the deck. The runner is hard to do it, so well we're using parfait anyways. But how many pacers are there? Maybe 2, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 3, maybe 2. A bunch of pacers. I don't really need the inside stuff. Parfait and then call it a day. Who's the last set? Let's see, UB1, no S distance, low width. This is a long width build. I think these are just no good. This one has width, but even with 0 it's not fun. You get the high width. No S distance, no concentration, no S distance. We are going to when were these made? Then the 16th this month, and this month. Do a short one. No, they still that's good. We are all over the track. We do take the lead because the S distance difference. That was kind of stupid. Yeah, as expected. It might be another 200 sweep on this side. Oh, then no S distance. That's good. Maybe like just recently has used welfare one borrowing the wrong bourbon card. I'm gonna borrow bourbon for acceleration. Use the right one. Why the speed so high? It's crazy. What the heck? Do you have S distance? No. Oh, no, the same build. Wow, why are you using God's Escort City? But this player doesn't have weight cards. That's why, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why they're borrowing the match Bourbon. That Bourbon is unique because she's the only one to go ground with, but her skill points is very low even by like last year's standards. So it's like you just lose so many skill points. We should be only running.
みんな集中してましたね。
Oh, no, there's a Mario zone. Totally forgot. We'll do 1, 2, 3, unless Amaro's gonna have an accident. It should be ours, right? Yep. We might be getting into slightly more real opponents. Not yet. Deck is pretty good. It's just like what you would have to do if you're lacking on stuff. But no S distance. This S distance that could be more competitive. No S distance either. Alright, all of a sudden nobody has S distance. The other one, I guess, you know, still, it was a good time for the hero skill, so we forgot it. Like this build, you know, you see like, even with a 3-storm, Tail 1-storm, the Francon, you still get like really high skill points. How many races left? We'll watch it.
3番人気は10番 F2P。
激闘必至の
No late start. We don't have any outer gates. They're the only runner. Only really the. I guess Horror Mine, that's the one with the S distance. No, I think it might be the We got Ricky to stop slacking because the cases are coming to go up. That's really scary.
自分のペースを保っているようですね
Look at them go. Ricky, what are you doing? Is this enough timing? Like, no, not overtake though. Ultimate, okay, we managed to run it. You know, Beijing's already here. That's ultimate skill. Yeah, this is like what you don't want to see. Facing as facing. Now we had to. That Beijing guy, she gonna be real. Let's compete between the two runners. So we hit the gut compete on the Yukino and Beijing we win. Wow, we got crushed. What the fuck? Dude, that team did not know the special. Oh, do we have all S distance? I don't know about S distance. This Beijing had it, so I was like a little worried. This Torment doesn't have it. What the fuck? What the fuck? 73 is very normal skill points. How do we not pull away from it? So lucky that we're gonna activate skills. Because Ricky like super fell behind. He didn't activate anything. What a load of garbage. How good is the... We definitely fought stronger looking faces and we crushed them. We don't even have stamina. I think like that's like barely enough stamina. What the heck, man? They just did the guts compete at the end ruined my day. The fuck? 41% win rate? He's like 42. That is not perfect. S power, S speed. Actually, this plus version is very awkward to use because if you do not stay within a certain position, you have no. You have to be like between third and like fourth or something for like 50% of the race at least, right at the beginning. Super awkward. No S distance on the Ricky. That S distance really high win rate. They're all paces, right? Pacer, runner for Ricky. Ricky isn't good. We'll watch it. I'm like worried now after that other car.
4番人気は2
That's
番
one though. That was like worst lost in the super
本
run
領
though.
ない仕上がり
That's the very first. I think it's like the first or second day. No, second day. We did get like swept by a triple runner. It's actually super strong. But that one was not. Based on S1 Syrian.
みんな集中してましたね好レースが期
Did
待できそうです
kindly Ricky then? Why is the Ricky pulling up? Is that the power of the Honda Bourbon car? We don't even have X.
やはりマルゼンスキー2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは4番コパノリッキー向こう上面
overtake Ricky. There we go. Do it before the other overtake zone as far. Yeah. Now there's no overtake zone. In the front? This might be easy. No, we're in the corner. Here it is here. No, I think they're too far. We'll see if the guys are okay. Morrison hit that. The way to her ultimate, oh god, it's like almost she hit the acceleration, the awakening skill. Pretty good timing. If I don't see it later on, she keeps triggering it after. That was like the characters are not even meta. At least the other team was meta characters. This one, if you can beat in Dex Days, definitely recommended. But usually as a parent, because the ultimate might not trigger at a good timing. End of last month. This is before Boba. 5.2. Wow. The double runner, pacer, it is 8.4. Escort doing way worse. This guy trained the characters way too early, I think. Yeah, because like after Tail is when Boba came out, so we will have to train it out later to get the full benefit of the new runner that's but other builds still look really strong. Let's see what happens. Pretty sure they are concentration. Because like renting the transcend card on purpose, usually don't do that unless you want concentration. No LoH, that's good. The other transcend is closer to the gate. Transcend has built-in ground. He's actually fighting. Let's compete for the positioning in the front. Nice Ricky though with the building. This is all like random skill activations. Never going to be the same. Why is the other getting hit by? Looks like we got hit by speed right there. It's in there very early on. Substitute that. Now it's about the other two catching up. I think Morrison's gonna have no problem with new awakening skill. Yeah, score is fine because of her big acceleration power. I don't remember her ultimate. Why not get her awakening being behind this guy? Well, she still got it. You hit them with the runner debuff. Why not catch her? It's really hard to actually catch up to a runner as a runner. It's like, they don't really get more stats at the end. They equal like performance at the end. You hit top speed first going being in the top first. You have to like exceed the top speed of a bunch of final leg skills, which I don't have because of the bad inheritance. But the parents definitely have it, but the love didn't. Well, it's pretty normal. I mean, we didn't still won, got points, but man, today was pretty rough. I think most of it is about the seed is the same as the hero skill. Heroes couldn't even do shit. I don't know, I feel like that hero skill didn't actually help because it's kind of like all you really get is a 1.2 second acceleration at the end and you get more stats. That's like hardly a comeback for like advantage pushing skill in my opinion. Because like if I got like raining hero or sunny hero or whatever other ones, those are like infinitely times more like strong, like infinite times stronger than the outside hero skill. It's like not even balanced. We lost a bunch of points today. Platinum 22,980. So we need 3,000. We got like, oh, we might not hit platinum 4 at this rate. Maybe. We have like, let me think. No, I'm doing my math wrong. It's 5 tickets. So it's 5,000 a day. We have 10,000 points to hit. Yeah, we might still do it. We have to lose like 2980 points worth in order to not get it. We're still doing it. It just sucks too. At least the way I'm losing feels really bad. Facing the super strong runners is one thing, but having like that the pacer pull up at the end when you don't even have S distance because I got confused with them is something. I think like both of the pacers got the guts complete too. Real big feels bad. Okay, so we're like dropping our top 3 like percentages under 90% now. It used to be like 92, now it's 88. This one's still 94. It was 96. This one was 90, dropped 2%. We're like losing top 3 position. Like the statistics. Take a look at the top 96 teams. See what it looks like after that. It'll probably be a little different tomorrow. So I think the real Rebel guy was a 5th placer. He actually pushed through and got to 2nd. I don't think I recognize anyone else. But I don't know. Maybe, the only reason I remember the 2nd guy is because of the English name among the Japanese names. I think I should look closer at the Japanese. Still 100%. 59.2 win rate is the perfect deck for this character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It might still be the same for one guy. 6 speed skill, 1697. This is also the perfect deck for this character. It has only a 0-star transcend. I don't feel like I've seen this player up here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was the same guy. Okay, yeah, it's the same first place. I stayed at 5. I don't remember the name. I remember the build. So it should also be a 6 skill, and then yeah, it's the same build in first place. And then the 4th or 5th place guy pushed to 2nd. You can actually look at him. He was right outside the top 4. The top 2nd through 4th tied for 2nd place. Now it's like it's only a two-way tie for the place right now. Well, 1st place stayed the same. Look at all these heritage skills. Okay, let's see. I think that's pretty much the perfect deck for Transcend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6. Speed skills up double circle too. Crazy. We have so much skill points from like the deck power. And this is not the perfect deck, but you will want Transcend. But she has concentration anyways built in, so that's not that big a deal. So technically this could be considered pretty good for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 of 5 out of 6 is double circle. Missing 1. Let's go to the. This guy has Transcend, so he doesn't want to waste. Let me look again. Okay, so he wants the dirt skills from the Ricky, not the Transcend. You don't want the 2 golds from Transcend or something. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, she is a pacer. why do you not have high voltage? Because she has acceleration, so you want more speed skills instead. I thought about that for Lions per City, but I didn't really build her as a pacer. It might make sense on a pacer. I don't know if that makes sense on me. Gonna transcend 98.4 top 3. Top speed is under the soft cap. 8100 skill points. Deck looks, I think it's perfect. Yeah, it's a perfect build. Smart Falcon, Parade, S distance. Doesn't have Transcend either, has stay gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the runner speed skills? Okay, no, it's 5. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 skill. Also a runner Esper City, 29.6%, 96.8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 speed skills. Perfect deck. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like the deck quality is so big between like what I can do and what these people have. It's just rough. Like, maybe I could have done like this second place guy with Esper City. I think I can match this, but the problem is that the runners are not as strong, so it kind of defeats the point. The reason why this works is because the runners are so strong that the pacer can still like swing by, and like because you need the positioning more than anything. That's like determined basically by the runners. Unless we have like a triple pacer up here, but I doubt it. Take a quick sweep. Single pacer again. These are all little blue icons, they're all runners. We need a green icon with this arrow in the second position to the right. And this one, that is only 1 out of 3. This would be the slightly boring thing about League of Heroes, because everyone just say run. Wow, this is a minus Fuji Valor. These are runners, like it kind of is a lot less interesting to build for because there's less variety. And then like top 96 teams is like it's slightly less interesting to watch because like the race it starts, and then whoever's in the top 3 or 4 positions is gonna win. Everyone else has no chance. It's kind of like a big RNG fiesta. Yeah, so there's a bunch of like single pacer games. I guess this is the one double pacer time. Let's see if they stay around by the end. It's all run. There's like not even any soldiers or anything like last time. Last time we had like some soldiers, some losers. We might even have like 1 or 2 in the top 36. No, we didn't. We had it like for the first 3 or 4 days, and then by the end, it was all run. So we it for today. Day 4, right? Yeah, because we did a day 3 earlier today. Day 4 is now. So we'll be back tomorrow for day 5. It's like 2 more days of actual participation, and we have like 1 day after to watch time. That's it for today.